Where'd my stock software go? There it is. All right. Good morning, everybody. Market nice and sideways for the most part. Not a bad thing. Not really. Tesla, yesterday looking like it was maybe going to try to go lower, but looks like it did reverse higher. We may be attempting to cross some type of a threshold here. Although a 50-day moving average is standing in our way. Let's take a look at Apple and Amazon. I believe those are also still lower underneath some key averages. Yep. And then Amazon as well, still lower. So that's definitely going to put a damper on things for now. Moderna, MVIS leading us today. It's like under its 50-day moving average right here. Genus came back down. Very Fine Foods continues lower. Fastly, APHA. Twilio, haven't seen Twilio in a while. It's back. It is 200 moving average at the $300 level. Well, it's up 340 right now, but it tested it. APHA, Match.com, CDNA, everything. What up, Jared? Moderna lower. NFE lower. D-Dog significantly lower. iRobot, Coop. Generac, one of the few holding up, looking halfway decent there. Coop lower. Team lower. What's wrong with Tesla? Tesla's fine. Oh, were you the one saying you wanted it lower? Yeah, sometimes you don't get a lot of opportunities to buy where you want to. And it's always comfortable buying where price has been before. Um, yeah, so that's something that needs to be worked on. ServiceNow, 200-day moving average. In the past, it's only touched it a few times, which is this lower blue line here. Let's get rid of a bunch of that new time. So you can see, so we did undercut it significantly here back in 2016. Uber put action in 2023. Why? No, that doesn't sound very good. Why would you buy a put on Uber for 2023? See, the problem with a put is that you have unlimited downside risk. Say you think this thing is going to drop down here to 36 and this thing goes up to 70. This thing go to 300, you could still own your put. It's unlimited downside risk. I'm not a massive fan of Uber, but it's not something I would bet on when it's going to die. Um, you say action. Was there actual action in 2023? You say Uber put action. Oh, that 31,000? Is that what you're referring to by action? Is actual trading in Uber puts? Although those are calls, these are puts. 2021 has a lot more puts than, or 2022 has a lot more puts than 2023 does, for whatever reason. They could have just been selling puts over here. You never know. Yeah, see, when it comes to, I actually just read an article IBD put out about autonomous driving, and what they said was that Uber actually sold off its autonomous driving division. So Uber is no longer, I mean, it is directly competing with Tesla in terms of whenever they get the robotaxi network up, but we don't know when that's going to be. I mean, It may not be 2023. It may be 2024 or 2025, in which case, you know, but I wouldn't want to buy long term puts. If you can get these for super cheap, that's one thing. But yeah, just for a trade. No, it's so much easier, at least it is to me, to time upside movement than down, because the market has an upside bias, implying that it wants to go up. People want values to increase. People want to buy stocks. Not everybody's looking to short stocks. Everyone's looking to accumulate. So there's an upward bias to the market. If I'm going to have a if I'm going to have a bias going out 2 years, it's going to be to the upside. Well, if you want to play a game, Jared, I mean that's fine. $20 option, so you're looking where you buy a 65 put for 20 bucks. I guess the question is, where do you think it should go? So this means you'd be profitable at 40 bucks. This means you'd be profitable at 44 bucks. I mean, do you think it's going to, like, what's your thesis? Do you think it's going to go bankrupt? Yeah, you can so yeah, you can lose more than $20. If the stock rises, this option becomes worth um geez, my I I woke up for like an hour in the middle of the night, so I'm a little foggy here. Yeah, so if the price, oh, this one? I mean, I guess it's $120 gamble. You can probably get it for 110 bucks if you're lucky. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just not a I don't like that particular trade. It's not really my cup of tea. Just a bet for a company to go down in 2 years. Like Marcus got an upside bias. You're really fighting against the market, which I don't like to do. Yeah, I mean, if you want to gamble, if you want to experiment and learn something, I guess you can do that. Maybe you'll learn it's a great strategy. But over the course of 2 years, I mean, most stocks aren't really dropping that far. So, yeah, I would just, the whole point, Jared, is to know something that you like to do. A lot of people, trading is kind of fun, but if you treat it like a hobby, if you treat it, you know, like it's not super serious, then you're going to end up getting hurt. And that's a possibility if you put on a trade like that. And let's say it starts to go well, you start to add to it, then it reverses on you really quick, then you're upside down in a bigger position. It's just messy. I like clean. Yeah, no, I agree with Robotaxi, Jared. I got no issues with that. But I'd rather just buy Tesla than Uber because than short Uber. Because I mean, I hope it would be up by. That gives them another by 2023 gives them a year and 9 months, a little under a year and 9 months to get it rolled out. I mean, you'd think they could do it in a year and 9 months, but it is a complicated problem they're trying to solve. And think about what a robotaxi has to do. Like it has to do a lot of stuff. I mean, they're getting right now. They're still working on driving correctly. Then they have to worry about like I guess they do have smart summons, so we can kind of take you to your phone. So maybe they're gonna have that down a little faster than I think. Yeah, see, I'd rather buy because see, here's the thing, Jared. Say Tesla takes longer to roll out, or say Uber can fight off Tesla for a little while. Yeah, it's cleaner. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's much cleaner. I mean, on a number of levels. Not to mention the Uber trade is kind of a one-time thing. If you buy Tesla, then you can hold it for longer than just that one trade for Uber. dying, which would be a fun trade. I mean, that would be a fun trade to short Uber into the dirt. At the same time, I think Tesla's just less risky. Yeah, two sides to that trade. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean, Jared. Yeah, fair enough. No issues with that. I know what you're saying. All right, so Nasdaq up 1.3%, broken a small range that we've been in for the past little bit here. Um, I just went through all the top stocks. They're all pretty beaten down, which is fine. No major issue there. Tesla's still above his 200 period moving average. Likely going to consolidate here for a longer period of time. I was thinking about buying a longer term option in Tesla, but the way it's consolidating, I don't think it's not going to be as concise as this. It's going to be broader and probably take a longer time. So if I do go into options on Tesla, it'll be at another point. I mean, if there is some kind of crazy news or something, then maybe that'll change everything. But I think most of the things for Tesla are known at this point in time. So I think they're just taking their time because think about it. Most of the stuff Tesla wants to do is bigger picture, and most of the stuff Tesla wants to do takes a long time to do. That's the thing is they want to do a lot of stuff, and that stuff takes time. Yeah, it takes time to build a gigafactory. It takes time to solve robotaxi. It takes time to have another model car manufacturing line built. Like I think what would be super cool is if Tesla could manufacture a vehicle and then or design a vehicle and then get it manufactured within like three to 6 months. If they could do that, man, geez, they'll be killing it. If they could do something like that. I was thinking about I was watching some dude talk about all the different vehicles Tesla's going to have, and I'm like, geez, you know how much they have to build all these factories to build all these cars. So you've got the Model 2, okay? Model 2, which you would argue they probably have maybe some of that done. Cybertruck, Semi, Roadster. All these are assembly lines they have to build in factories they're already building. So hopefully, Cybertruck, Semi, and Roadster inside of the Austin factory. Hopefully those will take not too long. But then you have all the other things that they are potentially wanting to build, like they want to build some kind of a bus, a mini bus or otherwise. They keep talking about vehicles for the boring tunnels, which I don't think that's going to be a thing for like 10 years. And the Boring Company is cool, but the video I was watching, some dude was talking about, oh, the Boring Company is going to take over shipping, like global shipping. Forget the Suez Canal because the boring tunnels would be a much better way of transit. And I'm thinking to myself, you know how long it takes to bore a fucking tunnel? Like they've been working on that stupid Vegas tunnel for like 2 years, and that thing goes like 30 miles. You think they're going to build 1,000-mile tunnel to take over shipping containers? Yeah, that ain't happening until my kids have grown kids. Like that's going to take a really long time. So that ain't going to happen. But I mean, they got buses. They've got, China's doing a small model car for China. Um, so yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting how long it's going to take them to ramp up those types of production capabilities. And if they do, you can argue, Tesla has a really good shot at doing some really amazing things, even past what they've already done. If you can roll out an assembly line in like 6 months, that's killing it in the automotive industry. Absolutely killing it. Yeah, there's a reason that a lot of these auto manufacturers why they change models every like 4 years because after they spend 4 years, you know, building the infrastructure to build the cars, then they have to make money with that infrastructure for a couple of years and spend that money designing the next infrastructure to build the next car. So if Tesla can reduce that, I think that would be pretty cool. But see, even understanding that's going to take a couple of years. So Tesla could go a few years without really doing much up here in the 6 to 900 level. Maybe a year, year and a half, maybe more. So I'm not buying options either on Tesla. I mean, such a spectacular price run has to stop, but I think it has stopped. Um, to be continued. But I think it basically stopped, at least for now. So I'm cool holding some stock for now, and then when the market gets better for more liquid trading, then I'll be trading as well. But yeah, market not doing too bad. Oh, too bad here. All right, Nasdaq at 1.3%. Yeah, man, I can't wait for the semi, Jared. I can't wait. And that thing is cheap. Have you ever priced out a semi truck? They are expensive. And that the Tesla semi is cheap in comparison. Absolutely cheap. Elon, I don't know. I'm not sure if the price is going to be the same, but yeah, that's semi super cheap. And you can argue they're going to have some pretty good. I don't know if they're testing autonomous for that. The NTSB is definitely going to have to get involved for tractor trailer drivers for autonomous driving. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think it's an interesting proposition. But yeah, those mid routes, even the long routes aren't too bad. Yeah, they have a bigger battery pack model, I believe, for some of those semis as well. All right, let's see what's down today. Right, blockchain down 3%. When do they have earnings? Aftermarket today? All right, aftermarket today they have earnings. Had Oh, that's today. I was gonna say very limited volume, but that's today. So volume has been decreasing in Riot blockchain um recently as Bitcoin's kind of been just chilling out. Oddly enough, huge move up here and then very limited action here. I'm not sure if that implies Bitcoin malaise, which it may imply that GBTC uh, looking a little bit closer to Bitcoin in terms of price action, but yeah, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think we get another pop in BTC at some point, obviously, but we're just chilling. We're just chilling for the moment. Noise. All right, Cyborg, how's UAL doing? Still in an uptrend, not bad. SI, big consolidation for SI. So far, looking pretty good. In crypto bank, doing good. 1.4 for the Nasdaq, so we are getting a little bit more bullish here. Soxel looks like it's up a good amount. Soxel up 6.65%. Looks like trying to break a range here. Really good volume here recently. Unable to go lower. I don't mind buying some Soxel shares. About to cross the 50-day. Got about 25% up there to the high. That's not too bad. Soxel looking, yeah, quite a bit of volume here. A head and shoulders pattern. I would argue no volume's completely wrong. Big up there. Big ups right there. Lower volume pullback. Trying to crack that 50-day moving average for the Soxel. And we do have a chip shortage, so that could put upward price pressure on a lot of things. Nvidia's up 3%. Nvidia is one of the bigger stocks stuck between its moving averages. And it actually... Okay, so we're not death crossing yet on the 50 to 200. 152 for the Nasdaq. So definitely looking better today. Looking like we have a small trading range here. Just a small guy. Hey guys, hold on a minute. I'll be right back. All right. What up, JJ? Yeah, as the kids say, AFK, away from keyboard. 152 for the Nasdaq. Nvidia looking pretty good. Soxel also, uh, looking pretty good. Yeah, may need to jump on some Soxel if we're gonna have a nice reversal here. Soxel is gonna be a good one going forward. Ellie, what's up, Ellie? No, I didn't join for the past. Oh, my schedule's all jacked up. No, I didn't. Didn't come the other day. Didn't really do anything though. Didn't change nothing. No, market opens at 6:30, so I was a little late today. It's harder for me to get up this year for some reason. This time shift more difficult. Yeah, so CCJ, I just bought some Soxel. CCJ against the 50 day. That's actually not too bad. And LAC, what does LAC do? The Los Angeles Clippers. All right, so this is the Los Angeles Clippers. 200-day moving average. Yeah, nice pullback buy. Can't be too mad at that. Between the 50 and the 200. And the Clippers are doing pretty good this year. Um, I don't know what LAC does. They're not the Los Angeles Clippers. Lithium Americas. So they do lithium stuff. LA Scissors. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You're closer than I am. You should know. You should know, Ellie. Come on. Shimon. Yeah, lithium what though? Are they mining? Are they? Yeah, I do like the pullback though. I do think that's a good little pullback right there. I'm not mad at that. Let's look. I want to look a little more into LAC. Why? Because we have the internet and because we can. So let's look if I can find my screen that I look up stuff on. Oh, there it is. Hey, Phil's doing good today. Um, wait, what is that? And what is that? Okay. Hold on, let me check on my stream real quick. Okay, I'm good. All right. Let's check out. Oh, let me look at that real quick then. Make that smaller. Okay, I'm gonna move everything up real quick. Give me a second, just to move my screen around just a little bit, and then I can move. Oh, it still looks pretty good on your guys' side. Not too bad. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, gives myself a little bit of space, I guess. How's that? That's not too bad too. Move that lower. Okay. All right, we'll set it like that. LAC. Okay. Let's take a look at some LAC. Look at Finviz. Nasdaq bully today. That's good. All right, Lithium Americas Corporation, lithium metal mining in Canada. Ellie, we should do some research on mining. I think it's gonna be a resurgence of local mining. Thank you, Elon Musk, for changing the world. You know, when I said Elon was going to be the world's richest person, I didn't think it was going to be in frickin' 2021. Jeez, it's like 8 years out. Isn't that crazy? I put a tweet out yesterday. It said something like, the things that people tell you not to go all in on are usually the things that end up working really well. Something like that. That was kind of the crux of the tweet. All right, not a lot of information here um, at all. It is on the NYSE. Volume signature really good down here at the 10 level. Yeah, I mean, I can't argue if you want to buy. Yeah, this level looks like definitely being respected. Oh, do we have cursors? Is that new? I think this is new. This is fancy. That's a good respect at the 13. We're not too far from that. Nice pivot point. Look at my cursor. That is a pretty good pivot point for LAC. I know nothing about it because they're not telling us anything about it, but Lithium Americas on the road to production. All right, they're saying one day we're going to do something. All right, investors. Let's check out the investors link. 2.7 billion market cap, 119 million shares outstanding. Corporate presentation. Building a lithium supply chain. All right, let's breeze through this real quick. Okay, so do you want to know how to build a lithium supply chain? Yes, here you go. A third of our statement is disclaimers. Partnered with Gangfang Lithium, and at the I'm not going to butcher that name site. So Bryan site in Argentina, construction program in Argentina, 60% of the capex budget, 145 million in cash, with capex fully funded from available credit. Thacker Pass is the largest known lithium resource in the U.S. with a final EIS release on December 4th, assembled with technical financial projection for the lithium industry. Bunch of white people. That's cool. Look at that. Like a gantry setup. That's pretty cool. I like that stuff. Thicker Pass, building a lithium supply chain for the USA. That's where most of that's where like their stuff's gonna come from, I think, probably. Um, and you can argue, is this Tesla's partner? Tesla said they had a partner, but they weren't naming who it was, if I remember correctly. And this is probably gonna look, oddly enough, like Tesla's information. Oh, there's Tesla. Well, let's dig into this a little bit. Supply chain focused in Asia with Australia and South America. Cathode from Asia, mining resources from Australia and South America. 2% of US EV market, 46 gigawatt hour capacity from three mega factories in 2019. 10 kilotons of lithium carbonate produced from US resources. So, what will you be producing from US resources? So, this is 2030, which again is so 355 gigawatt hours of battery capacity expected in 2030. They're going a little far out from 46 to 355. Not quite a 10x, but looking like it's pretty close. Maybe a 7x. So they have 10 mega factories planned by 2030. One, two, three. Tesla. I'm guessing this is for GM. So I'm thinking they're they're planning on, yeah, supplying all those people. That's pretty cool. Only three lithium projects at feasibility stage, subject to final permitting and financing. Okay, Thicker Pass project is okay, right on the Nevada-Oregon border, and it's right there. Looks like a thinner pass. No, okay. Maybe if I could see something. Here we go. Now I can see you. I'm sorry, guys, I couldn't see you. Who cares about the rest? Well, I mean, it's good to know what you're getting involved in. I do believe in nothing but charts, but it's good to have background information. Tesla bought a bunch of land in Arizona. No, it was Nevada. I don't think Arizona. I'm in Arizona. I'm sure I would have heard about it and been like, guys, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? But yeah, don't do that. Speaking of which, Elon Musk um, told everyone to move to his new spaceport town, where I was looking at land up in that area. Where is it? Nah, I don't think it's. I may have deleted the tab. Anyway, I was looking at buying land over there in near the spaceport. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, in Brownsville, Boca Chica and Brownsville. He said Brownsville and Padre Island. Yeah, this is what I was looking at. Oh, did you apply for Neuralink? Yeah, so here's Brownsville. I was looking, I'm like, this place is gonna blow up. I mean, you think Phoenix, Arizona blew up? This place is gonna frickin' blow up. SpaceX is gonna be absolutely massive, and they're just gonna pepper this whole area and get drunk in Mexico, which is right across the border. So probably not a good place to raise kids, but yeah, see, there's the border right there. All right, I just hit Trollmaster. He keeps trolling us with that one stock, so I gave him some shots. Perfect place to raise Mexican kids. They're gonna jump the border and get educated real quick while the other kids are jumping across the border getting drunk real quick. Yeah, but 20 to 30 years from now, this area, if Elon sticks here, probably gonna blow up. Later, JJ. Yeah, I think it's probably. I don't. I'm really not sure the scale I'm looking at here, but like in Phoenix, I watched Phoenix blow up from 1990, up until today, which is 30 years. And dude, if you'd have bought some land in 1990 in Phoenix, you're talking any land, you're talking millions of dollars anywhere in the metro area, which was very, very prevalent. So 20 to 30 months, it's going to happen quicker, but I mean, he's going to be. eh, I don't know, man. It's crazy. See that from a personal risk standpoint, if you are to move here or just buy land here, the risk is that he moves the spaceport somewhere else. But he's building right now a spaceport, and they're probably going to need tens of thousands of employees if in about 10 years maybe. I don't know how many people SpaceX employs here right now, but I do know that I think they're launching Boca Chica. Yeah, I think they're launching like somewhere over here. I don't know exactly. Maybe off this highway. I don't know, but maybe it's even over here. I really have no idea. Um, yeah, see South Padre Island. This is basically I think where they're at right here. So, you're looking at maybe some suburbs up in here. Like there's some good opportunities, I think. Anyway, not really stocks related, but Uh, Thacker Pass lithium project infrastructure, long-term mining contract, 15,000 kilograms of lithium sulfate solution produced, whatever that means. Thacker Pass development timeline. Commissioned research testing 2020. Proposed sulfuric acid plant with steam recovery for carbon-free energy. Sulfuric acid plant sounds lovely. Reduce footprint. Okay, record EIS. Uh, this isn't. Elon said they found a way to do this quick and easy. This doesn't sound like the whole quick and easy way. H2O air. Maybe they're not supplying it. Maybe they're only going to supply partially to Tesla. I don't know. It doesn't look like thick and easy or quick and easy. Not with sulfuric acid. Filtered stack clay tailings. I mean, he didn't go too much into this particular process. So lowish operating costs, not too bad. All major permits in 2021, so that means they should be good to go this year. Okay, it's too much time spent on Lithium Americas. Corporate presentation. Clip a nail to reduce the footprint? What are you talking about? China, Japan, Korea, lithium market update. US ain't even on here. Low cost production, we saw that one. Argentina. Brine sources. That's a lot of brine. Construction with production expected mid 2022. Is that the same plant? Stacker Pass, we just saw that. Same shit. Okay. So anyway, LAC. I don't know if I have LAC on here. Let's add it. I do think LAC is an interesting part. 1.67 for the Nasdaq is pretty good. Can't argue with 1.67 for the Nasdaq. Moderna, 6.47. PLL 5.7. Another mining one. Yeah, it'd be interesting to do some mining research. I don't know how the hell. A lot of information there. Oh, LAC. LAC is at the top of the list, 10%. Breaking a trend line right there. That's definitely interesting. I think it's market cap. We had them on FinViz. 1.71 billion market cap. Not too much financial stuff. I wonder if IBD has them. They should. It's on the NYSE. Their website sucks so bad. Half of it's my computer though. It's probably not even their website. 95. 42 composite rating because they haven't really made nothing yet. Garbage EPS, 45% off highs, 1.9 billion market cap. Okay, 28%. This is good. Quarters of increasing fund ownership. That's pretty good right there. So funds are jumping in these mining industries, even though they're just nibbling right now. Looks like it. But yeah, this is a pretty good pullback buy. So tactical is kind of telling us, as usual, most everything we need to know. Let's see who is in their lithium. So this is mining metals group. Let's go through some of these. Let's go to relative strength. PLL is going to be the first one. UAMY. AA. DNN. These are leaders, or more leadership, I should say. This PLL. PLL composite ranking of 61. Zero EPS change last quarter. You can assume for a mining company that's not bad. EPS current quarter estimate 100%. Zero sales change. I guess maybe they're not making anything right now. 1100% change in funds owning stock. 1 quarter of increasing funds. So this is brand new to people buying this one, which could be very good. 755 million market cap. Producer of antimony metal, oxide, sodium, blah, 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 precious metals. That doesn't matter for us. Engage in mining of bauxite, aluminum, casting products. That could benefit Tesla. 184 EPS change last quarter. 278% estimate current quarter. Sales change negative 2%. Metals plays in a buy range, was over here. Not too bad. Oh, AA is Alcoa. Yeah, Alcoa. Yeah, that makes sense. And then DNN, Denison Mining, is the best relative strength rankings. Canadian company engaged in uranium exploration production. So this is uranium play, which has nothing but apparently good up down volume. So good volume. So yeah, it's hard to say who's in that. But overall, LAC not looking too bad. 1.6 for the NASDAQ. Tesla's above a little supportive or resistive trend line. Trying to at least. Yeah, yesterday it was looking like it was going to try to make a little jaunt lower, but got supported at the 600. Bam. So pretty good support. The 6 already back to 650. Not bad. All right, so PLL. Let's look at what do you mean switcheroo? Let's look at lithium mine production in the U.S. See what just comes up with Google. Show. Dang, took forever. See, it took that whole time. I'm not sure this is my computer. Another moderator just handles this. I'm the moderator. I should make Ellie a moderator though. Ellie, you want to be moderator? Double V pattern across stocks. Top 6 countries lithium producer. Top blah 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 blah. Lithium set to triple in 2025. Will it be enough? SP Global, they're a pretty good firm. Dude, never can have enough memory, can you? Seriously. I'm at 80%, so it's probably exactly what it is. Look at that. 82%, 36 GPU, streaming, 45 CPU. I mean, I'm not doing that much stuff. Damn web browsers, man. Oh, my calculator is eating up stuff right now. Lots of Firefox, Thinkorswim. That's about it. Lithium supply set to triple by 2025. Is Nemaska's lithium Whabouchi mine in Quebec, Canada. Exactly, Jared. Exactly. Well, I mean, I've arguably got a good computer. Okay, see, I arguably have a good computer. I've got 12 cores, 24 logical processors, 3.5 gigahertz. I've got 32. Where's 32? I got 32 gigs of memory. Yeah, there we go. I got 32 gigs of memory. I mean, I'm not running anything crazy. Like, why aren't I just killing this whole internet thing? It's really frustrating. Lithium supply set to triple by 2025. Elon needs to just find an asteroid with a lot of nickel on it and then just send spaceship out to it, mine it, and then bring it back. That'd be pretty dope. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, let's do that. Who wants to partner in that venture? Let's do it. Make it a Kickstarter campaign. It'll be great. Kickstarter will that'll save us. Streaming in Windows will do this for you? Apparently. Apparently. Not happy about it though. Not enjoying. All right, so it looks like Nasdaq stalling a little bit, trying to try to reverse, and I think our big stocks. I looked at these early. These are still stuck in our doldrum ranges, which may be a good buying opportunity. I mean, for stocks like Apple. See, didn't look at Microsoft yet. See, Microsoft's not too bad. Yeah, Microsoft's still holding in a relatively good place. Um, yeah, I think Mastercard is also still holding up pretty good. Looking like it's wanting to go the wrong direction, unfortunately. Yeah, Mastercard kind of slowly evaporating away here. 50-day moving average hopefully will act as support. Does look a little bit head and shoulder-ish. Volume signature is not correct though. ARKX, which one's that one? I don't really know most of ARK's ETFs. Oh, is that brand new? That is brand new. Which one is which one does this one do? Oh, is this the space one? ARK Space Exploration ETF. I think they're just capitalizing on their fame right now. So they have fintech innovation, genomic revolution, web, and innovation ETF. Another innovation ETF. So ARK's got a bunch of stuff. So fintech innovation ETF. Geez, look at the liquidations right there. Holy crap. Fintech had its run, I guess. And then we have genomic revolution, which has done pretty good. She's a sharp lady. Web 3.0, for whatever that's worth, looks very similar to the other one with a ton of distribution. But looking like volume's already kind of trailed off. Not looking too bad. 147 back up to 190 maybe. I don't know. Well, I'm still cash, Mohammed. I mean, the market is looking better today than it's looked in a while. It hasn't completely turned a corner, and technically, I believe the market is in an uptrend. I think we had a follow through day on the S&P. at some point. Try to kill some stuff and kill some memory. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. Ah, damn it. Trying to get rid of whatever I can. Jesus, thing's taking forever. So I don't think that's necessarily a follow through day. You should be able to search, I thought. Oh, there we go. S&P. OSP5. So I think S&P had a follow through day. Yeah, right there. I think that day right there. So volume was bigger than the prior day. Right. Yeah, I think it was 3 days ago. I think 3 days ago was our follow through day. The hell? All right, I'm stuck in their semi old website. Man, these guys got websites linking to websites linking to websites. Crazy. Crazy, man. It's crazy. Back to the new website. Jeez. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 2 days ago. S&P firms up, a Nasdaq lags small cap slide. Market still lacks clear direction, but I do think we had a follow through day. Oh, it didn't go all the way into a follow through day. Still heavy on distribution days though. Later, Jared. At least according to IBD, if you can trust him anymore. Nasdaq erases most losses. Small mid cap rebound is at a new wall of worry bullish. So yeah, it didn't say that we got a. I've read an article saying we got a follow through day. Oh, one of the distribution days wore off the Nasdaq. On November 4th, the Dow Jones followed through. The S&P and Nasdaq made fall through days also in early November. That's a long time ago. So long ago. Anyway. Fine. We'll get rid of some of these screens so that my... Hopefully that helps my memory out. Probably not. Oh, how do I have a whole B&B page up? That's weird. Oh, that just took out 3% of memory. Trading views. Doing stuff. All right, discard that tab. Discard that tab. If I can get under 80%, I think we'll be good. See, behaving better already. All right, back to the Nasdaq. 1.7%. Tesla firm LAC 10.6. I don't know. Could be an interesting position on LAC here. Probably would have to be stock though. Probably aren't looking at many options trades. Could go TQQQ if you're bully but don't necessarily quite know what to buy yet. You're looking at a 20% to highs. Doesn't mean it's going to go straight there though. SOX, it looks like it's rolled over a little bit. NASDAQ still at the 1.6. And we'll see. All right, killed a lot of memory by killing some tabs. LAC, Very Fine Foods, MVIS, this was leading us early on. Fighting with the 50-day, although not really in a bad way. How's my buddy EXPI doing? All the way back down. All right. Tesla up 4%. I can't get it, so I'll type it. Tesla looks like it's starting to head back in the right direction. A little bit. We're going to have 50-day moving average in the next coming weeks to contend with. Space. Let's see what Space is up to. Interesting. Not too bad. Support at the 200-day moving average. That's kind of in support. The 200 is in an uptrend, so I mean, arguably, not a yeah. These days don't look too bad, Ellie. These days aren't looking that bad. Nasdaq 1.84. Can't argue too much with some of the moves being made here. Some nice bottoming action, volume declining. Appears that we're not going over. Biden's infrastructure plans coming out. Maybe that'll do something. I think that's today, isn't it? I wonder if they're gonna. You think they arguably kind of know what's coming in there, right? Well, look at the charts, Ellie. I'm just looking at the charts. I'm not necessarily optimistic. I'm just looking at the charts. You got, a lot of these things. So the main guys haven't broken down yet. Apple, they could come back if they reject the 50. That would not be a good thing if they reject the 50. If they don't reject the 50, if they're comfortable up here, then that's very likely a good thing. Amazon is in a similar situation, although I think it's 50 and 200 are much tighter. Yeah, see, they're actually going to cross, which doesn't mean a whole lot. It just means maybe it is just more chop. Maybe it's just more chop, but it is under the 200, which is a little more worrisome. I don't think that trend line means anything. It does not. Yeah, so I don't think it's too bad. I mean, Tesla failed to go lower here. That's not Tesla. It moved on me. Tesla so far failed to go lower. Looks like we're breaking a trend line. Tested the 50. I don't think we move up right from here, but I think these could be pretty low areas for us, and most of these are kind of like Ellie. Everything's in a deep pullback right now. everything is in a deep pullback, and I think everyone is just a little bit scared, which is why these are likely pretty decent days to buy. LAC one's interesting. You got move up to 23, potentially on the table. Pocket pivot yesterday, right there. There's a pocket pivot. I need a pocket pivot screener for Thinkorswim. True. That's a good. Well, Tesla's got a higher low. Nasdaq's got a higher low. So we're missing a higher high, which would the higher high would basically confirm a trend change. Not that it's going to work 100% of the time, but yeah, well, dipping under MAs, yeah, that's not the end of the world. We're not firmly breaking down. We've already broken down, Ellie. I mean, we already had a correction. I don't know. I'm not jumping in with both feet here, but I'm also um, a little bit more intrigued than I've been recently. You know. Yeah. Hold on a minute, guys. I'll be right back. You making me breakfast? That's amazing, James. Thank you. You'd love to see break of prior highs. Yeah, so that'd be the high. Yeah, that'd be the higher high. Yeah, yeah, that would definitely feel a lot better. I agree with you on that one. I got no issues with that. Yeah, I got zero issues with that, except for all of my issues with that. I'm just kidding. Anyway, market's pretty decent today overall so far. Things coming back. Yeah, I do agree it's early. I do agree it's early. This is kind of our first sign that we're getting of some potential turnaround. But I also think that a lot of these names are on support. PLL along the 50-day moving average. There's all kinds of stuff. Everything's already dropped, right? Everything's dropped. EXPI back towards 40 support. I mean, everything is down here. Tesla didn't quite get to the prior, 500 level, but got pretty close and breaking a trend line today. There's some signs out there. Adobe, nice channel, Adobe. Good job. How's Zoom doing? Zoom cannot get out of their own way. Although they rallied from 75 to $560, so it's not like they can complain too much. SQ actually been able to hold pretty tight. 200 support, 200-day moving average also hasn't been tested yet. There's a lot of support there at 200. Yeah, I would argue Square's not bad here. You can come back, go back and revisit the 200 again. Um, about a 15% drop from here, possible. But Square's been pretty good. No major issues with it. How's AMD doing? AMD, not really. Not really that fantastic. Just rolled over. 50-day, 200-day. And we could be actually, it looks like we are potentially on support here, or what could be a neckline in the future. If we do have some kind of subsequent bullish behavior that doesn't follow through, it could be a head and shoulders pattern. But I don't know, man. AMD's killing it. Although Intel stuff recently, Intel isn't looking bad either. Intel's right back at it. Look at the weekly chart. This is all-time high right there for Intel last year. We're ranging here between it's like 45 and 65-ish. Intel just announced a $20 billion plan for Arizona. They have a plant out here. They've been building a second plant out here for 5 years. They've paused it twice, and now they're putting another 20 billion into Arizona, which is essentially enough to build two more plants. And I don't know if they're finishing that other plant or not. I don't think it's up, but they're announcing they've fixed their problems with their manufacturing, and they're going to start doing foundry work for other people that want to design their own chips, because everyone's doing that these days. So Intel could be back. So we got Micron. Micron still holding in new highs. What's another chip maker? Nvidia. Leading stock, chilling with the 50 and the 200 moving average. A move up from these areas would be really great. Look, yeah, we chop around the 50 and the 200, and then we start to come back. Usually that's pretty good. I don't know. See, even last time Amazon was playing with its moving averages like that, 50 and 200 was back here. It definitely chopped around for a long period of time. That was a unicorn trade. Coronavirus then bounced right back. Then once the moving averages started to expand, you've got just a significant upside move once those moving averages start to diverge. So there's your 200, there's your 50. So there's a golden cross right there. Obviously, Corona hit. If Corona didn't hit, it would probably, I don't know if the move would have been as aggressive, but probably wouldn't have been as aggressive. But still, it would have been good. And here's a good move over here. You got your 50 and your 200-day really close to each other. They didn't actually, crossed right here ever so slightly. Yeah, so there's your 50 cross right there, 50-200 cross, ever so slightly. Then we just poke at each other right here, and then boom, it goes on to some good runs. So Amazon could be, arguably Amazon still has some growth left in it, and we're about to do something similar again. So we'll look for that divergence in those moving averages. Apple just can't stop going up. It'll stop at some point. I don't know when that's going to be though. So these are the top one. The more aggressive one is the 10-day moving average, which is akin to the 50-day moving average, and the other one's the 50-week moving average, which is like the 200-day moving average. And so once again, just depends the kind of environment we're going to go into. So here we undercut, and then we had a bit of a downtrend, broke a trend line there a little bit early. Then you had the cross, and then you're up a year or two later significantly. And then here, kind of a similar situation. You broke, but the moving averages weren't broken. And the 50 trended down here and then started trending up. So Apple's a little trickier. I don't think Tesla's move has been too expansive for its 200 to really come into play, except for the coronavirus drop. Yeah, so there's the coronavirus drop when it touched the 200-day moving average. This time around, we may be likely to. I mentioned this going into a longer, broader consolidation. We could do this. I think we could chop around this area for a year or so. I think that would be super healthy, actually. Just holding this price range up here, I think that would be gangbusters for Tesla. And then a breakout from 900 on up to whatever. That look at imagine a big base up here. Wouldn't that just make you feel happy? I mean, I can't do that same thing with TradingView, but there you go. It's gonna be pretty good. All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce from here. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 when the market opens. Maybe a little bit later, but I'll be here. I'll be here. All right, guys, have a good day. I'll see you later in Crypto Show, the Power Hour, or tomorrow. Have a good day.